Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Mississippi Braves and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Davy Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is Wendell Rijo. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Mississippi, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That evens it up 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Florial has it, and there is one away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate now, Trey Harris. No balls and 1 strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball. One.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 11.
So here is Drew Waters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Harris, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Andujar is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 4, Shea Langoliers.
The batter will be Shea Langoliers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 7, Drew Ludbauer.
Stepping in now, Drew Lugbauer, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jared Schuster, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
And stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rail Riders, the second baseman, Tim LaCastro.
Here it comes.
That's the ball. Outside.
The 1-0. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Pickoff move to second. Runner back safely. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. That was spinning a throwback to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box, Chris Gittens, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. LaCastro over at second. Velasquez on at first with nobody out. Grounded to the right. To second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me, they are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Miguel Andujar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Harris.
The left fielder, number 44, Michael Harris.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jeffrey Ramos. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Velasquez is under it. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, C.J. Alexander.
So now into the box is C.J. Alexander. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in Esteban Florial, set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Esteban.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball well outside. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
No, that meant
2-1.
2 balls, 1
One
strike.
out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Greg Allen.
Digging in next, Greg Allen to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's
Boy,
a
that's
ball.
a nasty breaking ball right there.
1-1.
Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to bat, Riley Unruh, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Shortstop, Riley Unruh.
First pitch coming, here it is. And
1-0.
a ball, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-2
2-2
now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Velasquez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting,
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So now to the plate, Wendell Rijo. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a
2 balls,
fastball,
2
but that's
strikes.
easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right
Full
here and
count.
drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. And
Take your base,
awfully
ball
close
4.
there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting
Now
coach,
batting,
you say,
right
that's a
fielder,
great AB.
Ray
Down 0-2 and you work the
Harris.
walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate is Trey Harris. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Rijo, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
First things first, here's a throw over.
Hey.
And at the plate is Drew Waters as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The count now at 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Mandy Alvarez.
Leading off for the Rail Riders, the third baseman, Mandy.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 home.
Ball low.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Now into the box, Rob Brantley. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Harris will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tim Astro.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and up to bat next is Shea Langoliers.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that one yanked just foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
2-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 7, Drew Lugbauer.
Up next, Drew Lugbauer. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
1-2.
Back-to-back.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fastball just inside.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next to stand in is Michael Harris. Worked a walk his first time up. And now pitch on the way. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is lined into left field for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back. Into the box now, Jeffrey Ramos. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Harris leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A strike called in the upper part of the zone. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Harris is on his way home. Now the relay home. Throw home by Brantley. Not in time, and the run's in to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
At the plate now, C.J. Alexander, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0.
No, that's not.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Riley Unruh. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, yeah.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A pause, and the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
No,
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now it'll be Wendell Rijo. It was a walk in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
Number 71.
First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Chris Gittens. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Gittens stands at first with 1 out. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
In the dirt here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in is Esteban Florio. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Striding in is Brett Gardner, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count.
1-1.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. Mississippi leads it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Trey Harris.
The right fielder, Trey Harris.
And now the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
At the plate now is Drew Waters. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Shea Langoliers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 2-2 one more time. This one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Albert Abreu takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Albert Abreu.
Standing in now, Drew Luckbauer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's by him for strike 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Into the the box, Michael Harris, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Last time through was a base hit. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1 out and a runner on third. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Next to hit, Jeffrey Ramos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0. Stepping in once again is Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Allen.
First offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. High one.
The 1-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mandy.
Now at the plate here is Mandy Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waters calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
Next, it'll be Rob Brantley. Flew out last time up. First offering. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, C.J. Alexander. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Andujar fields it cleanly, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
In now, Riley Unruh. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 2, second baseman, Wendell Rijo.
Stepping in next, Wendell Rijo. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little party there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Trey Harris. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3 balls, no strikes.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Full count.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Andrew Velasquez, as he lays off a
Nope,
fastball
ball.
too low for ball 1.
One ball,
0 for
no
2
strike.
for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch
That's
away
down,
and
that's
move
a
on to
ball.
the next one.
Count even at 2 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now
What's
batting.
even more important
The first baseman.
is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Chris Gittens, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 4-0. Now at the plate, Drew Waters. He came across to
Leading
score
off for
after doubling
Mississippi,
in his last
the
at-bat.
center fielder,
Well, he got a good
11.
pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only
0-1.
get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In for strike 2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Shea Langoliers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Drew Lugbauer. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. He's in there for strike one. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2. A man at third with one away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Reggie McClain comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Michael Harris will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
0-1, here it comes. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, man. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Jeffrey Ramos sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading up for the Rail Riders, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. So the next to bat will be Estevan Florio, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in will be Brett Gardner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Two-one home now to Gardner.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Langoliers over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 4-0. So now to the plate, C.J. Alexander. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
C.J. Alexander.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next, it'll be Riley Unruh. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, no
that can
strike.
get in your head for a little while.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Wendell Rijo.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Wendell Rijo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
But the runner's back easily. Ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2, the count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Trey Harris. 0-1 the count. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1-2.
Unruh is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Here we go, Julie go.
Kurt Hookstrom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Mississippi, number 79, Kurt Hookstrom.
Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Designated hitter, Greg Allen.
He's set and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Mandy Alvarez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Rob Brantley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Nope, ball.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2. Tim LeCastro waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up, Tim LeCastro. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back, number 71.
Next to dig in, Andrew Velasquez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Harris is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Drew Waters. And now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
The catcher, number 4, Shea Langoliers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers. He grounded out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
It's 0-1.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. The throw on the first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Baseman, number 7, Drew Lugbauer.
So next to hit is Drew Lugbauer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Mississippi's out in front, 4-0. Trevor Kelly, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43, Trevor
Stepping up is Chris Gittens. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Gittens on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
Estevan Florio. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Number 11.
Jake Flach comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for Mississippi, number 55, Jake Flach.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. At the plate now, Greg Allen. Now a bunt attempt here. Lugbauer is there, and he has it for the out.
Now that the third baseman, Mandy.
So next to bat will be Mandy Alvarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Rob Brantley. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half, get the crowd going. You can feel the energy rising. Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
Standing in now, Tim LaCastro. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And they will get to force. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Mississippi took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jared Schuster gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Final line. First for the victorious Braves, 4 runs.